Welcome, everyone, to today's enlightening session on public opinion as part of the course Principles of Public Relations. I am Dewisri Bayu, your instructor for today, and together we will explore the essence of public opinion, the pivotal role of opinion leaders, the life cycle of public opinion, as well as the key mass communication theories. Let's get started. Now, what is public opinion? So, public opinion is a fascinating and intricate concept. Imagine it as the collective voice of a society shaped by the beliefs and interests of the individuals. This voice is not easy to capture as it constantly evolves. So, public opinion emerges from the self interest as well as the shared concerns of people who care deeply about a particular issue. It is a dynamic force, often influenced by those who have a vested interest in the outcome. Now, let's talk about the key players in shaping public opinion, and these people are called the opinion leaders. So, these individuals are not just well informed, but they are also passionate about the topics that they care about. Their knowledge, as well as their ability to articulate ideas, makes them powerful influencers. Think of them as the pioneers who guide the rest of us through the vast landscape of information. They are the ones who read extensively, engage with mass media, and adopt new ideas early on. Their organizational skills enables them to mobilize others and drive action. Now, opinion leaders come in two main varieties, and these are formal leaders as well as informal leaders. Okay, so formal opinion leaders hold authority by virtue of their positions. So these include government officials, business executives, religious figures, and even academics. They have the power to influence public opinion through their official capacities. On the other hand, informal opinion leaders earn their influence through respect and recognition from their peers. These are people like community activists, social media influencers, subject matter experts, peer mentors, and even youth leaders, just to name a few. Their credibility comes from their expertise and the trust others place in them. Now let's take a look at the life cycle of public opinion. It is a fascinating process, often driven by both formal and informal leaders. It begins with the definition of an issue, where activists and interest groups bring attention to a concern or a particular issue. As opinion leaders start to engage with the topic, the media coverage increases, which in turn starts to spread awareness amongst the publics. This leads to public discussion and debates, eventually catching the attention of government and regulatory bodies. So, when the public consensus demands action, authorities step in to draft legislation or even interpret existing rules in order to aim and address the issue. If the solution is deemed unsatisfactory for some, the cycle may start anew. Okay, class, let's take a quick break to assess your understanding on the topic thus far. Please head on to the QR code link provided to participate in the short activity. You are to post an image or a short video representing your viewpoint on a controversial public opinion issue. Use the likes feature as a mechanism to see which views are most popular among the class. Now, moving on with the class. We have the role of mass media in the formation of public opinion. Now, mass media plays a pivotal role in this cycle. Okay, remember we're talking about the life cycle of public opinion. So it acts as the conduit through which information flows to the public. Public relations practitioners often feed the media with information. influencing how issues are presented and perceived. Several theories help us understand these media effects, including agenda setting theory, media dependency theory, framing theory, as well as the two-step flow theory. Now, let's take a brief overview on the theories that we have. So, first we have the agenda setting theory. So, agenda setting theory highlights the media's power to shape public priorities. By deciding which stories to highlight and how to present them, the media influences what the public considers important. It is not just about what to think, but also what to think about. Next, we have the media dependency theory. And this theory suggests that the more we rely on media for information, the greater its influence over our perceptions and actions. This theory underscores the media's role in shaping our worldview. For the third theory, we have the framing theory. Meanwhile, in this theory, it explains how media presents information in a particular way, encouraging certain interpretations while discouraging others. It is all about context and emphasis. The two-step flow theory posits that media effects are mediated by opinion leaders. Information flows from the media to these leaders, who then pass it on to the broader public, shaping opinions in the process. Finally, we have the innovation diffusion theory, which describes how new ideas spread. It begins with innovators, who are risk takers to try new ideas, followed by the early adopters who test and validate these new concepts. The early majority then paves the way for mainstream adoption, followed by the late majority. Laggards are those people who are the most resistant to change and adopt new ideas last. Public relations is often about persuasion. And therefore, we have to take a look at the dominant view that we currently have in this field of public relations. It aims to change or neutralize hostile opinions, crystallize latent opinions, and reinforce positive attitudes. Effective persuasive messages can be structured using techniques such as the yes yes approach, offering structured choices, seeking partial commitment, and asking for more while settling for less. Research shows that positive appeals are generally more effective, and radio and TV can be more persuasive than print. Some people are just more visual than others. Emotional appeals work best when concern is low, while fear appeals are effective only if the audience feels they can act to prevent the threat. Logical appeals suit educated adult audiences, and altruism and celebrity endorsements can also be powerful motivators in persuasion. Persuasive communication is very important in public relations, and it hinges on several key factors, such as the clarity of the message, timing and context, audience participation, as well as actionable suggestions. These messages can be enhanced with techniques such as drama, inserting statistics, surveys, examples, testimonials, endorsements, and even emotional appeals. These are all the things that can significantly increase their impact to the public. Now, when we talk about persuasive communication, there's also the issue of ethics. Ethics in persuasion is crucial. So Johansson's criteria emphasize the importance of supporting claims with sound evidence, not misrepresenting expertise, using relevant appeals, being transparent about intentions, avoiding half truths, not oversimplifying complex situations. You have to also be honest about uncertainties, and you have to advocate only for what you truly really believe in. And with all these criterias in place, that is when you are practicing the ethics in persuasion. All right, before we end our lesson for today, let's take a moment to answer some questions to gauge your overall understanding on today's lesson. Head on to the QR code link to participate in the activity. You may take as much time as you want to do the formative assessment. Make sure that you take a look at our lesson for today, and then answer these questions in order to gauge your understanding on what we have just discussed. Thank you for joining today's lesson on public opinion as part of the course principles of public relations. I hope you find this session insightful and engaging. Until next time, stay curious and keep exploring the fascinating world of communication. Thank you, everyone.